Good afternoon. It's Paul here, down by the riverside, or well, by the lagoon anyhow, near Mount Barker, in the wetlands by the Mount Barker Creek. And I'm going to share today from 2 Kings chapter 6, where it's a story of how an axe head was lost in the water. And it's a company of prophets, a group of strong believers in things of God. They said to Elisha, they said, "The place where we meet with you is too small for us. Let us go to the Jordan, where each of us can get a pole, and let us build a place for us to live." So they go down to the river with their axes, and they're looking for trees like this to cut down. Then one of them said, "Won't you please come with your servants?" "I will," Elisha replied, and he went with them. They went to the Jordan and began to cut down trees. As one of them was cutting down a tree, the iron axe head fell into the water. "Oh, my Lord," he cried out, "it was borrowed. I just borrowed this axe, and I've lost the axe head." The man of God asked, "Where did it fall?" When he showed him the place, Elisha cut a stick and threw it there and made the iron float. Wow, this is the supernatural taking over from the natural. The natural forces of gravity takes the iron to the bottom of the river because iron is heavier than water. But the supernatural power associated with the stick, which represents the cross of Christ, overcame the natural to keep the axe head down, and the axe head floated to the top. So he said, "Lift it out," he said. Then the man reached out his hand and took it. Now the message in this incredible Bible story is this: have you lost your passion? First of all, do you have a passion to build a greater kingdom of God for God? These guys said, "The place where we meet is too small. Let's go and get some timber and make it bigger and build ourselves houses so we can live there." How is your passion? Is it small? Or have you lost your cutting edge? And this is what the prophet said: where did you lose it? And I'm asking you, those who are watching on YouTube today, have you had a greater passion for things of the kingdom of God? Have you wanted to do things for God and have lost your cutting edge? Have you lost your passion? Well, what we need to do is do what Elisha did. Throw the stick at it. Throw the cross of Christ at it. Get back into the Word. Get into things of the Spirit. Get into the Bible. Read your Word. Gradually build back your passion for things of God. And you'll find that he'll get you back on track, and that you'll be able to go and fulfill the calling on your life. Many years ago, the Lord spoke to me. He said, "Go first to the lost sheep of the house of Israel." You probably don't know what that means, but it means go first to the Christians who've lost their way. Go first to the church people who've lost their way. And as I'm getting more and more into the Word, as the stick is thrown into the water around me where I lost my passion, I'm getting the cutting edge back. The axe head is floating, and I'm able to use this camera, use YouTube, so that I get out there to encourage those who are lost, or those who have fallen back, or those who are compromised in their walk with God and who have lost their passion and have lost their cutting edge. So let me encourage you, get into the Word. You know, you're not going to get a booster shot from a miracle. You may, but it's more likely to come from trickle, like charging a battery. You know, you can have a flat battery and you get one of those electronic booster batteries, and you can hook it on your battery and start your motor. That's a booster shot. But if you put it on slow trickle, it'll charge overnight. And what we need to do with the Spirit of God is get into it regularly and get on a slow trickle feed so that we build our strength, we get our passion back, and then we can carry on with a call on our life, whatever that might be. You might be called to teaching, you might be called to evangelism, you might be called to the ministry of helps, whatever it is. Get your passion back and go and serve the Lord Almighty any way that He calls you to do. So that's it from meditation today from 2 Kings chapter 6, when the company of prophets said to Elijah, the place where we meet is too small. Let's go and build something bigger. Have a great day.